If you've ever spent any time with Ghidra, you know it's an absolute beast of a reverse engineering tool. But all that power can sometimes feel, a little buried under endless menus and a lot of manual clicking. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you the real key to bending Ghidra to your will: scripting. Look, Gihdra is an incredibly deep and complex framework, but scripting is how you tame that complexity. This is how you automate all the tedious work and really customize your analysis, so you can focus your brainpower on finding exactly what you're looking for. You might be thinking it requires some kind of secret, arcane knowledge, or that you have to master the entire framework from top to bottom, but actually, there's a secret weapon that's been built right into Gihdra from the beginning that makes this all possible. So let's uncover this thing. It's an intentional design choice that puts all this incredible power right at your fingertips. And that's it. It's not some crazy custom language you have to learn from the ground up. It's just Python. But, and this is a big but, it comes with a really important twist that makes it absolutely perfect for Gihdra. Okay, so let's get into the specifics of what's going on here. You see, Gihdra itself is built entirely in Java. So to talk to it, to interact with it seamlessly, you can't just use any old Python off the street. You need something special called JPython. Now, this is the core concept you really need to grasp. Jython isn't just calling Java code from the outside, like it's knocking on the door. No. It actually compiles your Python code into Java bytecode. This means your Python scripts are running natively inside the Java virtual machine, giving you direct, unfiltered access to every single part of the Gihdra framework. So, of course, there's a trade-off, right? While you might lose access to some of those C-based Python libraries like NumPy, what you gain is absolutely priceless for reverse engineering: direct, seamless access to all of Gidra's Java classes and methods. This is exactly why Gihdra chose Jython. It makes your scripts first-class citizens right inside the analysis engine. Okay, enough theory. Let's see how this thing actually works in practice. We're going to open up the scripting environment and run our very first commands right now. And honestly, it's that simple. Just a couple of clicks and you are in. This opens up an interactive console, a little window where you can start playing around and experimenting immediately. This window right here, this is your new playground. It's got awesome features, like tab completion, but most importantly, it preloads key variables for you, like current program and current address. That means you can start analyzing your loaded binary from the very first line you type. No setup required. And that's absolutely the best way to think about it. You're not just running some external commands, you are directly querying and manipulating the live internal state of the Gihdra analysis engine itself. You're talking right to its brain. And this illustrates that power perfectly. On the left, we've got the original decompiled code. Then, after running just a quick little script, boom, a string has been completely changed. And not just in one spot, but everywhere it appears throughout the entire program database. That's the kind of instant, large-scale impact we're talking about. So, what can you actually do with all this power? Well, let's take a whirlwind tour of the Ghidra API. Think of it as your new toolkit for automated analysis. First up, core object analysis. Before you can automate anything, your script needs to figure out where it is, just like you do when you first open a binary. Let's see how the API can grab that basic information. And look how simple this is. With commands like currentprogram.getName or currentprogram.imageBase, you can instantly pull the core details you need to get your bearings inside the binary. All of that without clicking through a single menu. Okay, next up, let's go a level deeper. Reverse engineering is all about memory, right? And the API gives you direct, granular control over it. Right here, you can see a simple little script that creates an address object and then just reads a specific number of bytes from that exact location. This is the fundamental building block for everything from custom data parsing to memory forensics. And now for the really fun part, digging into the actual code. The API has a super rich set of tools for working with instructions and functions. Gone are the days of manually scrolling around trying to find function boundaries. With just one command, get function at, you can grab a function object and start programmatically analyzing its contents, its size, its parameters, you name it. And finally, let's talk about connections. A program isn't just a big list of instructions, it's a web of symbols, cross-references, and data pointers, all pointing to each other. This right here is a total game changer. Manually tracing every single call to a function or every use of a string is incredibly tedious work. But with the API, you can instantly get a list of all references to an address or from an address, automating one of the most time-consuming parts of analysis. Okay, so we've seen the what and the how. Let's wrap this all up by really focusing on the why. Why does learning to script in Gihdra fundamentally change the way you work?
It all comes down to this. You stop being just a user of a tool and you become a builder of tools. You can automate those repetitive tasks like finding and labeling all the crypto constants in a binary. You can write your own custom logic to hunt for specific vulnerabilities. You can pull data out and send it to other tools. You're essentially building your own personalized analysis platform. The power of Jython puts the entire Gihdra framework at your command, turning it from a static tool that you just click around in into a dynamic platform you can shape. So the only question left is, now that this toolkit is in your hands, what will you build first?